Hello YouTube, RJ. Hey, since we last spoke, I've been still quandering on the size of the antenna tuner for the Lynx EZ shortwave receiver, and just not happy with how much space it would take up behind the front panel to have the controls in the front of the radio. And I just couldn't let it go, and I've continued to work on it. So what I've done is I jumped on the computer, jumped into Dip Trace, started doing some more designs on the thought I had. And I thought I'd just do a real short video kind of showing what I'm thinking, where I'm going, so you guys could comment and tell me what you think. I think this is probably going to save us a lot of space, but let me show you what I got. I'll jump on the computer. So let's start out by talking about the tuner as it is. Because I could not put the torad here behind the switch, I had to offset it. Well, that made the height of this board quite a bit higher than I really wanted to do, but I didn't have much choice. We built this on a previous video. I do like the way this works, with one caveat. I like the idea of building the torad this way. I do think it's much simpler. And I've had a few comments that seems that you guys agree too. So let me explain what I'm working on, what I'm thinking here. So let me move this out of the way. Okay, so let me bring this one over. And this is the new design I'm working on. And right off the bat, you probably look and say, okay, but you're missing your toroid, and that's absolutely true. That's because what I've got in mind is this would be the actual antenna tuner. Your switch would stick through and your polycaps would stick through for your control. My thought is I'd rotate this 90 degrees so that this one's on the top, this is in the middle, and this is on the bottom, and put it to the left side of the front panel. And for the toroid, the way that we get away without using all that extra space is, notice the connectors here. You've got sockets that go on the back of this board that allows you to build your inductor on this board, another separate little board with pin connectors that plugs right in. And this allows me to fix another issue, and that is when you were building it, once you put the toroid here and start winding, you lose all your visual references for which pins are which and where things go. It was hard to see these lines under there. So the nice part of this is you put the toroid on the back and you build it on the back of this board, and the whole time you're winding, you've got your visual reference right here of where to wind from where to where and how many windings. And so that should help you not constantly be trying to figure out. You just flip it over to start your next winding, and you can see that this one goes from here to here with 2 windings. So you're going to wind 2 windings here. So this will always be visible to you. And then once you have this built, you solder your 4-pin header on here, and this will then turn around and plug directly in to the back of this. And so while we use space rearward, that's not a problem. I have plenty of space that direction. We don't run into a problem with the area on the front that we're using up. We've got room for our screen and our controls and stuff. So that's a thought I had. I'm thinking about going ahead and put an order for these boards in. It definitely will be a neater little setup. It will be 2 boards, but PCBs are not that expensive, especially when they're small. But hey, I'd like your comments. I'd like to hear what you have to say. So anyway, I know this is a short little video. It's not normally my 25-minute long video, but maybe you'll appreciate that. As soon as we get to the point that I've got these boards in, we'll build one of these and see how that goes. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you'll like the video. I hope you will subscribe to my channel. But most of all, I hope to see you in the next video.